Now, here we have, let's zoom out a little bit. Now, this is a diagram I made, and I kind of made it, I didn't get the chance to really go in the way I wanted to, but this will work. Okay, so we're going to take a look here. Now, these are railroad tracks, and like I said earlier about the railroad tracks or anything, they don't actually intersect. They just appear to. Okay, so these appear to become closer to each other, but in reality they don't, because when you swing around sideways, you can see that they're even. It's on an even, they're both exactly even. You see that? Okay, but when you come to one side down here, okay, all right, it appears that these two sides here, if you can see, let me get my pointer. It appears, let me get my, let me draw a line here so you guys can see. It appears right here, these two are actually smaller. And then when I draw a line here, it appears that it's longer. But when you move to the side, they're equal. Okay, so I mean, of course, that's a bad way to draw it, but you guys get the point. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Now, let's get rid of these two. Let's get rid of this here, just not to cause any confusion. Now, when we look at these trees, okay, now this guy's standing right here. He's about to go on Ruby Tuesdays, right? And you know, he's right here, and he's standing next to the trees. This tree here, tree number one, we'll call this one. We'll call this one tree number two, and we'll call the one furthest away from us tree number three. Tree number one appears, let me say that again, appears to be taller and higher than tree number two. And tree number two appears to be taller and higher than tree number three. But they're the same tree at the same height on the same plane. All right? So because the tree number three is further than tree number one, it gives the illusion that tree number three is actually going down, but it's not going down anywhere because the entire landscape is flat. Okay? And if we swing around to tree number three, right? And then let's move over here. Let's get a better view. Now, let's go into tree number three. Now, tree number one appears to be smaller than tree number three and appears to be further down than both trees, simply because it's further away. It's not going down. So everyone who's been asking me about the sun setting, okay, I want to deal with that. The sun doesn't actually go down. It doesn't go down anywhere. It just goes further away from you. So let's deal with that. All right. Now here's sun number one. All right. And here's sun number two. Okay. All right. So now, sun number one, sun number two, I drew a line between them to show you that they're on an equal plane. Okay, they're equal. Okay, and they're parallel to each other. But when you go down, let's find our friendly dude over here. Oh, that's a picture of me. Had to do a little cameo appearance. Anyway, we're down here, right? Let's get the dude. Where is he at? All right, now, laggy ass piece of shit. All right, now, all right, this will work. Now, we're right here. Sun number one appears to be higher than sun number two, but they're not. The line is actually parallel. It's leveled. So sun number two appears to be going down, but it's not going down. It's just going further away from you. So the sun doesn't set. It goes beyond where the ground and the sky meet from your line of perspective. Okay? So when you're looking at this, let's go right here. Where's my buddy? Where's my buddy? There goes my buddy. All right. Now, sun number one appears to him, if he's standing here, from his perspective, sun number one would look like it's higher. It would look like it's coming up. It's not coming up. It's just closer. And sun number two would appear to be going down, but it's not going down. It's just going further away. Okay, this is the law of perspective we just looked at. Okay, so this is also on a flat earth, right? Okay, and this right here, they're in Brazil. Okay, and if you look at the little tower I made over here, all right, let's zoom in. Okay, all right, now you're standing next to this building here. This building appears to be higher than this tower from your perspective, but it's actually not. The tower is actually higher than the building, but it's from where you're standing. So everyone thinks that the sun is going down. The sun isn't going down anywhere. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's go over to sun number 2. Okay, and we're by sun number 2. We're going to go down. We're going to be standing in the ocean. Okay, we're on a boat. Okay, now let's do this here. All right, now sun number 2 appears to be higher than sun number 1. It appears as sun number 1 is setting, but it's not. It's just further away from you. So depending on where you're standing will depend on how the sun looks, whether it's going down or not. Okay, so neither one of them, they're both on the same plane. Okay, so the sun never sets. For everybody who's asking me about the sun setting, it's impossible for the sun set on a flat earth. It's not. It's actually an illusion, and I wouldn't even call it an illusion because it's pretty obvious.